being rustled beyond belief. Go, please.
Yeah, I just turned it on right when you said your jimmies are being rustled because I wanted to get it on. Let it be known, everyone, that
Oh,
Omega's jimmies have been rustled.
hold on. I want to hear this to see. Okay, yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
I need a link. Storm,
Oh, I thought I seen.
please.
Oh, Yeah, I think
Nah,
it's.
it's already in
Did
the
it?
chat.
I was about to say, did I
Oh,
really
is it?
just copy it and not paste it anywhere? I was like, that was.
Like, I'm just gonna hold on to this one as a memento forever.
Whoa, wait a minute.
If you're feeling
Oh,
upset, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 I got 99 jimmies, but you can't rustle one.
You win,
Oh,
sir.
And Darren never wins anything, so I think this is a proud moment for him.
And there's
this was a triumph.
there's
Big success.
something with Dr. Phil saying, "Did someone rustle your jimmies? Show me where they rustled you."
Put your hands in the air if you don't really care.
So you
Let me
want to
like-
get started, Threega?
All right, man. I gotta rub
My
my
body's
nipples
ready.
till I get supercharged. Oof. Alright.
Okay.
Let's do this. Hello there, people of all different types of races, ages, genders, whatever. I just fucked that shit up. I'm tired as dumb. But this is the derpiest podcast on the internet, interwebs, inner circle, whatever. The Derp Circle. This is episode 23. And we have, as always, Toasty and StormPow. And our two guests are Small Panda. And the winner of the last week's sort of Derp Circle auditions is Jack. So everyone, why don't you just introduce yourselves? Who gives dumps? Just go one at a time, whatever.
Hi. Oh, wow. Thanks a lot, guys. Leave me alone in the dark like that. Real nice. Very nice.
We wanted to
So-
seclude you. We wanted to seclude you. Okay,
I hate
now,
all of you.
now the people with souls say hello.
Oh shit!
Hello.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Don't hate, man.
Toasty,
Appreciate,
are
bro.
your
Throw
jimmies
you out a
rustled?
window. No, I'm just gonna kill him.
Admit they are rustled.
They're
admit
low
it.
rustled, like your mom. I just
Okay.
said
All right, so which one are we doing for the Derp Circle auditions this week? Are we doing the zombies?
I was
or
about to say,
what?
how about we just talk about we ask people to make a thing saying what rustles their jimmies, what grinds their
Okay.
gears.
So, guys, what pisses you off? What grinds your gears? What rubs your dick with no lotion? What, that's my new quote right there. Omega 2012, man, we taking over. But you know what rubs your dick with no lotion? What
I'm
rustles your
Jax, by the
jimmies,
way.
grinds your gears, whatever. What? Yeah, he's Jackson. Forgot to say it. But what just pisses you off? Okay, just make those videos, post them as a video response to this podcast. We will look through them, and then the best one will get on the Derp Circle. So yeah, the first topic we have for today is the upcoming games that we want to talk about that are not rustling our jimmies, but are actually giving us boners. So does anyone want to take storm with this?
I know you have a
No,
pretty strong
no one?
opinion on Dishonored.
Yeah, okay. So Bethesda's new video game called Dishonored looks like, how do you say, sex in a can somehow? If that's even possible. I don't know if that's
a
a
video
good
game case.
Yeah, sex in a video game. There's sex in a console, whatever. It looks like it has a BioShock atmosphere, but like with sort of that Skyrim and Fallout gameplay. Like you have some fucking superpowers like a ninja. There's like fucking some mini teleportation move that you can do. You got a fucking sword and shit. It's like, god damn. Like, I think the storyline is that you're some sort of guy that is in prison or whatever, and then you break out or some shit. I don't really know what the whole storyline's about, but goddamn, all I'm saying is game of the fucking year, son. Game of the year, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you excited for the new Bioshock then? Bioshock Infinite?
Well, that's been pushed back to next year, so.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I was about to say,
That's
Bioshock
bullshit.
Infinite doesn't even look that great. I don't know.
You are going to get shot by many people. You
It looks
realize this, right?
good. I love Bioshock, but I don't know. I'm not as excited as I thought I would be for it.
Like BioShock 1 and 2, you know, they're all in the water like little bitches, like under the sea, Little Mermaid, and now they're in the fucking sky, like, bam, bitch, ass backwards, man. That's some crazy ass shit.
I actually love the whole Bioshock genre.
Yeah, like the atmosphere for BioShock really like brings you into it. Like it's weird how it works, but
Yep.
I think it's pretty cool. I'm actually getting BioShock 1 and 2 to replay them over again. Because, like, I got really far in BioShock 1 and almost beat it. And then, like, I had rented it, so I had to give it back, obviously. And then I had bought in BioShock 2, but never really played it. Because at that time, I was playing Mass Effect 2, and, you know, Mass Effect 6 overall. So, yeah.
That's true.
So what games are you guys looking forward to, huh? Yeah, anyone want to take this?
Guild Wars 2.
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
actually forward for that really badly. I played the game already. I got into the beta, and I must say it is refreshing. It's an MMORPG, but it's different. It's you learn a whole different. You have to work all together to get bosses done and stuff. It's not like you have to form a party. If there are 40 people on that place to kill the same boss, you can all do it together. You get all separate loots and stuff. It's actually pretty fun to do it that way. So
yeah, I know that you actually are a big fan of MMORPGs.
Yep,
How does this stack up to other MMORPGs?
It's very different for me than I normally play WoW. I play Star Wars: The Old Republic. It has skills, it has experience, but it's about working together with other people, without a party. It's finding quests. It sounds the same, but it is so different because I can't explain this.
Well,
The feeling of the game, the graphics and stuff. It's different.
So what you're saying is that if you're forever alone, such as myself, then you don't want to get this game? Is that what you're saying?
You have to get this game.
one thing that I
You
liked about
won't
Guild
get
Wars
into
1
it.
was the henchmen, though. Like,
Yep,
if you didn't have friends to play
yeah.
it, then you could just get, like, CPU players that really weren't that bad.
Yeah. I haven't seen them in game yet, so I don't know if they are going to be in there. I only got like level 12 or something. I think that was the cap for that beta. So I'm getting into a beta in next week, I guess. So probably the henchmen, if there are henchmen, will probably be on that beta, so I can see what I can do.
The main reason that they were
Like, I
useful
don't
is because
know.
I got into it really late when there really weren't that many people playing.
Mhm.
You know.
Like, I don't know. I've never been like really engulfed in an MMORPG. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't really get the whole phase about it. Like, I don't understand what's so addicting. Like, it all starts off the exact same. You're in this fucking place. You get your little wooden sword, your little wooden shield, and you're doing bitch quests. Kill 5 of this, kill 10 of that, collect this, go there. It's like, I wish for an RPG or an MMORPG to just switch things up. Like, bring me in the heat of a battle. Like I'm fighting some fucking huge dragon, and then all of a sudden, like, my powers get sealed in a crystal or some stupid shit, and then like the whole MMORPG is you trying to get that crystal and get your powers back, and once you get your powers back, you go and beat shit up. Do something like that instead of me being like, yeah, I'm a little bitch. I'm gonna beat up the boars, and I'm
Did
gonna
you ever
beat up
play
that fly
Vindictus?
and that. Yeah, I played games like Vindictus and Dragon Nest. Those games are
Yeah, I was
really
about to mention
fucking
both
fun.
of those. That those would probably be better for you.
Yeah, like those are like extremely fun. Like I've played those, and I would actually still get into those if A, I had friends to play with. We all know I'm forever alone, and B, if my computer wasn't a flaming heap of shit. So yeah.
Because I know Vindictus starts out, you're like, this house is exploding and there's a dragon and shit, I think, or whatever. It's been a long time since I played it, but
Yeah, I know Dragon Nest. Like, oh man,
that was
game
really fun. I really
that
liked
game-
I
that.
remember you freaking out about it earlier, like a while ago.
Yeah, like when the beta came out, I was like sucking that game's dick. Like I was like, well then, drop them pants, bitch.
Guild Wars, though, from what I remember in Guild Wars 1, like, it actually had a little bit of a campaign and a storyline to follow and everything. Like, yeah, I don't know if 2 is gonna be that way, but I don't know. It was pretty cool. Like, it started out you're in this beautiful, lush city, and then like some bad shit happens after this one kind of major, like probably about an hour or so into it, like pretty much the world explodes or whatever, and everything is turned to shit, and you can't go back to that lush green world anymore. You know.
Yep.
It was Ascalon.
That's pretty cool. Like, I know MMORPGs. Actually has like full cutscenes and all that type of shit, and that was pretty cool. But I don't know, for an MMORPG, I feel like it's something that you just hop on with a bunch of friends and you just go to town. That's what I picture it as anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it can be like, I really feel like Guild Wars could have been a single player game if they really wanted it to, but it is better with friends and shit. I've played it with a few people back when I actually played it more actively.
Games like Dragoness and Vindictus, those are actually dungeon crawlers, so it's sort of, it lends itself to be able to play with other friends. Like, you know, when you play World of Warcraft and games of that nature, you know, you can do the main stuff by yourself. Yeah, like, yeah, I guess that'll be fun for you or whatever. But when you go dungeon crawling and all that stuff in those games, like I've seen that a few times, like you mainly almost always want to go with a friend because like it's boring because, you know, you need teamwork. You need to be like, okay, you use this spell, you use that spell, and then I go over there and I fucking wreck his face open or some shit. Like, I don't know. Games like that, they just never really got me, I guess.
It's stupid because there's some people in like World of Warcraft who like do something called power leveling where they get like someone who's like level 80 or around there just to run through the entire thing for them because they get like a lick of experience.
They do that in Guild Wars. They
like
call it like running or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I never understood. Why would you do that? Like, you're playing a game. Why would you rush through it like that? It just makes no sense. Wouldn't you want to enjoy every last minute of it? Wouldn't you want to be able to say that you reached that level by yourself? Like, you're just basically running the game short of its potential lifespan. You're like, okay, like with fucking Diablo 3 when that first came out, people were like, I beat it on day one. And I forgot who said it. Oh my god, there was a YouTuber who tweeted out. Oh, I think it was Pwn Star. He was like, oh, why would people beat Diablo 3 so fast? That's like waiting 10 years to fuck the girl of your dreams, then you finally do when you're trying to come in 2 seconds. Like, makes no sense. Wouldn't you want to, you know, have it last longer?
I actually beat it in the second day. It isn't actually so long, if I may.
I know it's short, but like, I don't know. I would want to take my time with it, you know, get some friends, have a good time. You know, fucking.
Well, I was about to say,
whatever.
for some
But then
story-oriented games, some people like to go through it really fast because they want to see how it ends or whatever.
Yeah, like I guess like for a game like that, that's really addictive. You know, you just be like playing for like 12 hours straight, and I guess that makes a lot of sense because most games that have a campaign are about 12 hours anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know when I got like any Mass Effect game, and I know pretty much anybody who's played them can relate. All you want to do is beat it. You don't want to take your time too much.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, the second time around when I went to go beat the Mass Effect 1 and 2 again, I really try to take my time with it. Like Mass Effect 2, I'm pretty sure I beat almost 100%. Like I did almost legit everything. Like I went off on that.
I know
shit.
the first time that I played through Mass Effect 2, I
right?
did like every single loyalty mission, all that shit, you know. But I don't think that's really 100%.
Well, yeah, I think that mostly everyone did the loyalty missions because they don't want everyone to die because that would just suck ass. I really wonder how Mass Effect 3 would be if everyone died because who would you even have in your crew? I guess you'd have that James guy. In the
I was about to say, really,
beginning.
all you'd have is like James and Edie.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you wouldn't have Tally, which I
guess.
guess was she a crewmate in 3? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have her. You wouldn't have Liara, which I can't even fucking imagine. You wouldn't have Garrus.
You literally kill
Dude,
yourself.
I would
Everyone would be
fucking
like,
delete
"No,
my save
my
file. That would be an abomination.
You're like, I can't do this. Nah. No way. No
What's the point of
fucking
playing
way.
Mass Effect without Liara? I challenge someone to give me a good answer.
She's not attractive. Not attractive.
Hey, she's a fucking
Yeah,
Smurf, okay?
you would
She's a
smurf the Smurf out of that Smurf, wouldn't you?
Fuck anything. So
I said that to get you angry because you like love her for the fact.
So
Oh, Darren.
don't you dare! No,
Welch will lay
I
off.
was about to say, don't you dare say anything about Florence Welch, dude. I'll fucking murder you.
Florence Welch or Leia.
okay, so is there any other upcoming games you guys wanted to talk about?
Halo
I had
4.
another
Four.
question for you, Mick. What do
What were you about to say, Helly?
Wait, what?
you think of Dragon Age and stuff then for PS3?
Oh, Dragon Age. I actually like that series. I played Dragon Age Origins, and like, here's a little rundown if you guys don't know by now. It takes a lot to interest me in a game. I get bored of the game really quickly. So if I beat a game, that is enough for you to go buy it. Because I never beat anything. Like, I'm not even kidding. I barely beat a game unless it's really, really top of the line fantastic. Because I'll just lose my interest in it. I beat Dragon Age in one sitting, so
God damn.
I guess you could say that's good. Like, dude, no, because this is what happened. I was trying to do an all-nighter to get my sleep schedule back on track, like fucking always. So, it was like 6 a.m., and I was like, damn, I really have nothing to do. And I had Dragon Age Origins from when I bought it, like, fucking forever ago. And I was like, fuck it, I'll play it. Why not? So I popped it in, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then next thing I know, I look at the clock. It's like fucking 6 p.m. and shit. And I'm like, what the dump? And then I ended up beating it on like one sitting, and that was crazy. That was the only time I've probably ever done that for a game that long. But yeah, and then Dragon Age 2 though was meh.
Like, back in my TF2 days when I used to, I guess, I don't know if you want to call it scamming or whatever, but I got items in TF2 for really cheap, and I would trade them for real life money. 'Cause yeah, buddy, you know.
You just like money,
Dude. You would not do something anything different. But anyway, I had gotten Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition or whatever on Steam from a few fucking ridiculously valuable hats or whatever. I played it for a little bit, but I just stopped. I don't know.
Like, I guess it's sort of a hard game to get into, but like once you get into it, it's really good. Cause I guess I'm just a fan of the whole swords and dragons and all that shit. Like, but
I got to the point where you where it presents you that you need to like recruit people or whatever, and I just realized fuck this, because that kind of annoys me in games. Mass Effect is literally the only game that has ever pulled that off well for me, where it presents you with a plot in the beginning, then you do a few somewhat unrelated things, you know, and then in the end you get the end plot.
Well, in Dragon Age Origins, it's not really unnecessary because you have to do that stuff in order. It's like in Mass Effect 3 when you have to do shit to gain troops for the war. That's the same thing in Dragon Age Origins. You had to gain the troops from the dwarves, the elves, and what the fuck is? I'm blanking. I'm totally blanking on the other one.
Human?
No, I started off as a human, so a human is one of them, but I can't remember, but whatever. And then you have to do that so that way you can fight in the Blight against the Darkspawn or whatever. And like that's pretty much the same thing. I think they did it really well because like it's sort of like the game is split up into like 5 sections. So you have the beginning, and then you have the dwarfs land, which is like totally different from everything else. Then you have the elves, which is totally different from everything else. And then you have the mages. That's what it is. The mages.
Yep.
The Temple of Magi or Circle of Magi, some shit like that. And then you go there, which is like totally ass backwards different from everything else. And then there's like the dream world that you go into, and it's just fucking, it's crazy. Like there's so many different things that the game splits up into, and I think it does a fantastic job of that. And then it all wraps up at the end, and then you obviously fight the final boss, whatever. Don't want to get into any spoilers, but it's pretty good. I like Dragon Age Origins, but then Dragon Age 2, I don't know why they called it Dragon Age 2. They should have just called it like Dragon Age the knockoff or some shit.
Yeah,
because
it wasn't good.
Yeah,
it wasn't good.
It was. I felt like the gameplay was definitely increased. Like it was a lot faster paced, but at the same time, like the story took a hit, and like pretty much everything else took a hit.
Yep.
and that is not.
Because I was talking to one of my friends, and I was,
no
of course, like,
bueno.
do they have character importing in Dragon Age 2? And he's like, bitch, please. It's, like, so off.
Yeah, like it's not even the same guy. You're not even a Grey Warden either. It's like
Yeah, he was saying that the story really
weird.
wasn't
I
even
don't know
that
why.
related, and that it had a big time difference or something, I think.
Like I don't know what they're gonna be doing for Dragon Age 3 because Dragon Age 3 has been announced already. I don't know what it's gonna be like. Maybe the Grey Warden and the champion, quote unquote, from Dragon Age 2. Like there's a time paradox or some shit. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. But usually when games fuck around with time paradoxes, like it generally goes wrong. Like a lot of people that reviewed Final Fantasy 13-2, because 13-2 had a lot of time paradoxes. People were just like, it was stupid, it was hard to follow, etc., etc. I don't know if BioWare can pull it off. I have faith in BioWare because look at Mass Effect. Like, oh man, muy bueno right there. But I don't know about this one.
All right.
You know what? I'm actually. Oh, sorry, Toasty.
No, go ahead.
You know, I was looking on online and I saw the Kingdom Hearts 3D, and that really caught my eye. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Kingdom Hearts, and you know, just going back and watching this, seeing all the scenes and stuff. I don't know. They never made a Kingdom Hearts 3. They just kind of gave up on that. So
It's
you know,
funny that
I'm
said
excited.
that. Yeah, it's funny that you said that because we were going to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 and all
Omega
that
wants
shit
to
later
suck that
on
game's
today.
dick.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow. Hey Omega.
it's good.
Yeah.
Apparently today there was a Dishonored E3 gameplay trailer that was released.
Yeah, I saw it. But so I guess that's a good transition to Kingdom Hearts. I'm actually pissed the fuck off at Square Enix because since Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, all they've released are just plain knockoffs for fucking DS.
No.
Like it pisses me off. And that Kingdom Hearts and that Kingdom Hearts 3D you were talking about, like I actually watched the gameplay trailer and it looks pretty cool, I won't lie, but like I'm so pissed off because that game looks so good, but it's for the 3DS. Like I think that Square Enix needs to make up their mind. Like they force Kingdom Hearts fans to buy a PS2 and play it, and then I'm willing to bet a majority of Kingdom Hearts fans bought a PS3 for Kingdom Hearts 3, and then here they are releasing all these Kingdom Hearts games for the 3DS. It's like they're forcing us to buy these other consoles. Like they have to either choose between Nintendo, choose which one you want to go with, and it's pissing me off because now I have to buy a 3DS. I have to because that game looks way too fucking good. Like it looks like there's an evil Sora or some shit, and I'm just like, oh my dumps, I have to know what the fuck is happening. So as a fan, I have to play it.
Honestly, when I saw the scene with like the Kingdom Hearts 2 scenes that they would flash and you know with Xemnas and everything in the final fight, I was like freaking out. I was like, oh man, I have this game you know sitting on my desk right now that I you know I'll occasionally pop in and play, and it's like, man, just give me a Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, there was at the end of the story there was a chance for there to be a perfect you know sequel you know to end this trilogy, but no, what do? They have to go and screw up you know everything by releasing a bunch of handheld portables that suck.
Yeah, and not only that, they G4 actually posted on Facebook a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, but it was actually Square Enix saying, in a nutshell, it's time for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's basically what they said, and my God, the laxation from my nipples was, oh my God, I started fucking jizzing everywhere. I hope if they announce Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3, I swear to God, I will stop breathing. I will stop breathing. I will need a heart transplant. I will need a dick transplant. I will need
nipple transplants.
I would need a new nipple transplants for sure because I'll just be lactating
They'll
for
just fall
fucking
off.
days. Like, dude, I am praying.
Fall off.
I'm not even kidding. If they release Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm flying over to Square Enix and I'm blowing every single one of them one by one. I'll have a schedule. I'll be like, okay, you're 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
Dude, you're going an hour long on this
dick,
shit.
so-
Damn. An hour long per person?
I'm going.
You're treating those guys.
Fucking ape shit. Yes, I will be like, finally, just please don't fuck it up. Like, Duke Nukem, please don't do it. Please don't do it.
That's what I'm afraid of. In the back of my mind, it's going. I have this fear that they're going to take 7-10 years to release it, and when they do, it's just going to be the worst, you know, crap fest you've ever seen.
Duke
in my
Nukem
life.
Forever
I don't
case?
want that to happen.
I've been
pretty much.
playing,
Yeah.
I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 258 Days Over 2 or whatever that game's called for the DS, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because like, I've literally played for like 3.5 hours now of it, and there's been nothing prevalent to the Kingdom Hearts story at all. All it is basically you running around doing a bunch of bitch missions. I'm like, what? Where does this tie into the story? But now I will give it this. I'm at a point right now where stuff is sort of picking up as far as the story goes, so I can't really.
It gets
really,
better.
yeah, I can't really say anything too much about that yet. But all I know is that if they did 258 Days Over 2 or whatever the fuck the game's called, I always get it wrong every time I say it. If they did that right, then I have confidence that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be the greatest thing to grace my penis since Kim Kardashian. No joke.
Yeah. I just want a release date. Just give me a release date, and I'll be happy.
Dude, I don't care like what I have to endure. As long as I get my Kingdom Hearts 3 sometime this or next year, I will be legitimately content. I do not give dumps. If they say it's going to be for the PS4, then I'll be flying over to Square Enix and slitting all their throats and drinking their blood. Zombies for the win.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Eat their nose and their eyes.
You were talking about how you're gonna have to get a 3DS. Like, I was about to say, one thing that would have made me buy a 3DS is if Black and White 2 was on that. But
yeah, like I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a Pokemon game probably next year or the year after that that's going to be for the 3DS. And I mean, I'm gonna have to buy a 3DS. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3, that's a must for me right there. Like, I could watch a playthrough, I could play it on an emulator, but it's not the same.
yeah,
And then, like, the new Pokemon is just like, yeah, you're gonna need a 3DS to play that shit. Because me and StormPow are actually kind of into that whole, Pokemon meta game scene or whatever. But, like, games like that, Nintendo has a lot of good exclusives. Like, they have a lot of bullshit games that flood their market that make it seem like they're not a good or viable system in the console war, but they have the most fun games out of all systems combined. Like, have you played Smash Brothers? Have you played Mario Party? Have you played Mario Kart? Like, that
Mario Party.
Yeah, that shit is better than all of dumb shit, gay bitch, motherfucking cunt, bitch, mother. Yeah.
But what about TF2?
What about TF2? That's PC. That's not a console. Stupid. Get your shit right.
Some people are retarded and call it a console, so I don't fucking know why.
I don't know. Like, I think that that Nintendo system get overlooked a lot, but like, I don't know. 3DS and just Nintendo in general has a lot of good console exclusives that I like. Damn, this shit is fun as dumb. It's not like super serious or whatever. Like, it's legitimately fun, and like even games like Zelda that can take itself sort of seriously sometimes, like those are fun too. So
I'm just saying, like, I would have bought a 3DS if it was announced to be exclusive to that, but I think they wouldn't do it because Black and White 1 was on the DS, like the normal one, so they don't want to, like, piss them off too bad. But I would have been willing to get one, so I really don't care.
It sucks because 3DS isn't really that much of a huge ass upgrade. It's just that the games are only being released on there that you really wanted to get.
I'm thinking that if they make a legit new Pokemon game, like a new generation or whatever, then they're gonna put it on 3DS just cause. But
yeah. I think as long as it's Gen 5, it'll stay on the DS. But once it makes that jump to Gen 6, then it'll be going 3DS. Yeah. Which I think that they should have waited out on the 3DS, because can you imagine this? This would be the lineup of the games for the 3DS. Tell me this wouldn't sell fucking massive amounts. Kingdom Hearts 3D, Zelda 3D, Kid Icarus, and the new Pokemon. That shit would be sold out. Sold the fuck out. You wouldn't be able to find that shit.
Yeah, they were all released like right at launch or whatever.
And same with the PS Vita. Like, the PS Vita was stupid. They only had one game worth getting, and that was Uncharted. Like, they were stupid as fuck. And even the Uncharted game, I heard, wasn't even.
Yeah, they were saying like it was as good as Uncharted 1, not quite as good as 2 or 3. Which is an okay watch,
Yeah, I mean it's all right, but I mean I think that the Vita and not only that, just like games in general are just they market wrong. Games they're fucking stupid. Like if you're trying to release a game at the same time as Call of Duty, you're gonna have a bad time. Ski instructor status from
Ultimate 10K he released on the same day as Battlefield
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, that was like
Oh yeah.
made like 6 people bought Ultimate Tenkaichi because of that.
Seven.
Yeah, but Omega took his back, so.
7. Oh
Yes.
yeah, so that is 6.
Yeah, I was
Well,
like,
it's like
Damn.
that
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 is
Battleship movie coming out while Avengers is still in theaters. Why?
actually Battleship did really good.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
the
I went and
box
saw it
office.
and it was all right. I haven't seen the Avengers yet, so I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure Avengers is way better, but what?
You
What?
saw Battleship instead of the
It wasn't my
Avengers?
idea. I was going with friends and they were like,
Fuck out. Okay,
Your
no.
friends are retarded.
Battleship over Avengers, they no longer
Well,
have the right to be
no,
your
like,
friend. Do you
the
understand what
next showing for Avengers, we'd have
They
to
should
wait
die.
like 30 more minutes until we could get into the Avengers, but
No.
2 fucking minutes, you piece of shit.
I don't.
This is almost as bad as getting a B+. This is almost getting B+, dude. It's almost as bad.
This is the
They die this time.
biggest aneurysm I ever had.
I wish that
I
we
even
went and saw
played
the
Call of
Avengers,
Duty.
and that was my vote, but everyone else, I don't know.
I don't understand. I mean, Avengers was
Yeah,
fantastic, especially in IMAX.
Yeah,
Man.
I don't know. We could have seen it in 2D, I think, and only had to wait like 5 minutes or so, but I know that if I want to see
Which
it, I
one-
want to see it
which
in
one-
3D if at all possible.
Which one of your friends was the derp one that was like, hey guys, what should we see? There's like Men in Black 3, The Avengers, and Battleship. Let's go see Battleship.
I don't know.
Which one was the retard?
All
who
of them
said
except
that?
for me.
I would have pushed him. I would have pushed him because I know Darren's house has a lot of trains. I would have just pushed him straight into the train tracks.
I was a little pissed.
I
but
would not give.
I don't know. I was fairly close to just
Dude, I
being
would
like,
not-
"Fuck you guys, I'm waiting and watching
would
it
not-
myself."
Yeah, I would not be their friends anymore, ever.
But I've known them since I was 5.
Actually, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If you choose Battleship over.
Battleship. Battleship.
Oh my god.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but I have like zero doubt that Avengers is better. I thought that it was a pretty ballsy
Okay,
move of
I
them to
would-
release it at the same time as Avengers, though. But
I would not. I would not. I would not.
you're
see
lagging out a
Don
little
in
bit.
it. I would not see.
You're like, it's like as if you're going away from your mic.
You're like,
Now? Hello. Now.
Tis K.
A little better.
He left and came. He's gonna come back instead. Shit.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Is it better?
Hey.
Sure.
Is it fucking
Yeah,
better?
it's
Yes or
better.
No, you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
that's
about to say
better.
maybe
Yeah,
just
no.
yelling fixes it.
Okay, so like I was saying, I would not see a movie with like some stupid pop star that stars in it, like Katy Perry or fucking
The thing about
Rihanna.
Rihanna being in it is like I don't know, it was really weird. She was just kind of there. Like she didn't play a huge role in it. She was just the random tomboy that, like, you know,
She was there just to be
Yeah.
there for the publicity.
she was basically the only
Like,
actor
Rihanna's
that I
in this
can think
movie.
of that I knew. But I'm sure there were other actors in there that I
Actress.
recognized, but I couldn't think of any. Like, it was weird because it was really funny in the beginning, and then it just goes super Circe mode. There, like, not a single laugh throughout the entire rest of the movie, and then at the very end, it's like her. Like, you can be a comedy action
No,
if you
that
want
movie
to,
looked
but you know.
That movie looked like the worst thing ever.
I mean, definitely, if you have the choice, don't do the same choice that I unfortunately made, but, you know.
You're a
I'm
failure.
sorry.
You know that.
Yeah. We're really disappointed in you.
I really wanted to see the Avengers more
You
than
gotta
it, but
add
I
it.
mean, it's whatever.
If I was your parents, I would have
I
disowned
thought you were about to say beat me or whatever. You'd beat me and then disown me.
No, I would kill
Oh,
you.
okay.
That's no
That's
question.
what the hell you talking about?
That just comes with the decision you made. Instant death. Like as soon as you walked into the screening of Battleship while Avengers was playing, God smited you. That's what should have happened.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
That's like, how do you, Richard, like, how do
Omega,
you do that?
can I ask you a question?
Dude, that really rubs my dick.
Are your Jimmies rustled?
My Jimmies are. So
I know, I was about to say,
Yes, they are.
am I the only one whose Jimmies remain
The Jim
unrustled
from
right
Jimmies
now?
Rustled.
Yeah, they're very rustled. Whatever.
So your Jimmy's Rustled?
My Jimmies are eternal. None can rustle them.
Fucking Jimmy from South Park.
What did you even go to eat?
Jimmy, you don't.
No.
fucking
I just flew in here. Boy, am I precious tired.
What did you even go to eat?
What did you even go to eat?
We got a hatter in the stream. Hooray!
Yeah, I see the hat.
Hitman 66651.
Just don't give him attention. That's what he wants.
Yeah,
That's
alright,
I'll probably
so-
just
being a hater then.
Do you want to talk about gaming fails now, since we just like ranted on whatever we were ranting on?
Yeah, buddy.
Of course.
Okay, so by gaming fails, I mean pretty much decisions by game developers or stupid stuff like that. Like for example, a Dragon Ball game releasing on the same day as Battlefield. What?
Yella, what the hell?
The fuck was that?
Yella.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
So like for example, a Dragon Ball game, which by the way was a fail in its own right, releasing on the same day as Battlefield 3. So stuff like of that manner, and like Duke Nukem, I guess would be another gaming fail. Like just shit like that. Does any come to mind for any of you guys? Or
Rage.
Rage was a fail?
I did not care for it.
Yeah,
Disappointing.
Yeah, that's a
It was
better
a
word
little
for
bit,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant too. Like just games that were like, oh, I am disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Diablo 3.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna get
Please,
shot. I don't
please
know.
let it be known that
Shut.
that was Small
Expect
Panda
a gunshot.
HD, not me. You know.
Dude, I own Diablo for 2 weeks and I haven't even been able to play for 2 days straight without having any problems. I'm kicked out of Diablo right now and it's going to take 7 hours to get me back in. Why the hell did I buy the game if I have to wait for 7 hours to get in the game again?
You're gonna get shot.
Damn.
Dude. I'm kinda
He
scared.
he has a point though. I mean, picture this: if this was Call of Duty, then everyone would be losing their shit. Everyone would be like, "Oh, Activision strikes again, piece of fucking shit." But because it's Diablo, it's Blizzard.
Yeah.
Oh, suck your dick. Oh, you're so great. Oh yeah, buddy. Like if that was anything else in the entire fucking world, then people would just lose their shit and everyone would want them to die. So
What about
I
League of
guess-
Legends? Don't they kick you off or something? Or some shit?
well,
Yeah.
I know League of Legends sometimes has like a waiting thing. You have to go in,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
it's not like you can't go on for like fucking 6 days straight or whatever.
True.
It disappointed me a little bit to see like, the Wii console, because the Wii console is so, it's underrated and it was really good, and for the the 2 or 3 years I had it, it was great. But you had games like Skyward Sword being released, but you had them being released almost what seems to be like the coming of the end of the age of the Wii. And I just wish they would have done something a little bit sooner. But then again, there was Twilight Princess when it first came out, and Twilight Princess is one of my favorite games. I know a lot of people
I
hate
thought it was
but
good.
honestly,
Twilight Quat?
I'm
it
playing
was
through
fantastic.
Twilight
It's
Princess
really
right
good.
now, actually.
So good.
Toasty, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So I mean, so
Toasty's
bottom line,
CFO.
bottom line, it was just it was a really good game, and I would have just liked to see a few more smash hits from the Wii, like Super Paper Mario. Not a game a lot of people played. I played it when I had the Wii. It was really good.
Yeah,
So
Super
Mario
Paper
as
Mario
well.
is really great.
So just a few more titles like that for the Wii. I just wish I would have seen that.
Like, yeah, because definitely Nintendo consoles get over flooded with shit games. Like even if you go back to Super Nintendo and the SNES days, like all of their games like pretty much were bad except for like Donkey Kong, Mario, stuff like that. Like it's always been a reoccurring thing with Nintendo. I mean, I guess one exception would be DS, because DS has a shit ton of DS has a fantastic library. You have the Phoenix Wright games, Professor Layton, the Shin Megami Tensei series, which is like really fucking popular, and then you got Pokemon and all that shit. Like it, like damn that DS.
Well, a big thing about Nintendo is like a lot of their consoles, like most of their most popular games are from their leading series. Like if you think about it, Super Paper Mario and Mario Galaxy, then Zelda Twilight Princess, Pokemon games, of course.
Yeah,
that's an obvious one.
Yeah.
I mean, Mario, Zelda games
like,
are always really popular.
I'll say out of all the systems, Wii has the best exclusives, because you got your Zelda, you got Mario, fucking Pokemon. Like all of the major smash hits are the Wii. That's why you see fucking old Nintendo games be valued at such high prices for if it's brand new. You don't see fucking like barely any PS1 games. Like you see PS1 games 150, maybe 200 the most, unless it's like Final Fantasy 7 complete black label. Then that's worth some serious money. But mainly everything else is like Nintendo. Like you got the NES system itself is worth $2,000 brand new. Like that is hefty, and it's because it has all these fucking cool exclusives that you can't get on anything else. I mean, you play them on an emulator, but it's not the same shit. Like I don't know, Nintendo Wii gets overshadowed like so unfair. Like I just got into it myself. I'm a victim of it, saying, "Oh, it sucks." That's not even a console, but it's fun, man. It's the most fun out of the next gen consoles I played anyway.
I think they are going to play in because the community wants to play the old games, and I think that they are going to play in it in sometimes and going to remake the old consoles because, like you said, they are $2,000 at least. So I think they're going to do something to remake these old consoles again, like bring them back into the market or something to just gain money from them.
Yeah. What I would really love to see is you see all these HD remakes of PS2 games or whatever. Those don't need HD remakes. Those are good the way they are. What you need to remake are Final Fantasy V, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VII, shit like that. Like the old games, like the first Metroid, the first Star Fox, and remake them the same exact way they were with better like graphics and all that stuff. Because a lot of people of this era, they're like, oh, graphics are GTFO, and they won't go back and play those old classics because they're not fucking looking like real life or whatever. If you were to bring those and into this world, like now, if you were to release a Final Fantasy,
yep.
But like back in the day, it was really good. So if they make games like that, make HD remakes of those games, like actually put this thing called work into their games.
What's that?
Then that, yeah, I know, like like game developers, like they fucking did the HD remake to Silent Hill, Resident Evil. All they did was clear things up a bit. No, a real HD remake is remaking the textures, remaking remaking the maps, doing everything. Like you don't have to fuck with the gameplay or the story itself. Just make it look prettier, make it sound nicer, and people will go nuts for that shit. If they remade Final Fantasy VII, you could even price it at $60. I guarantee you that shit will sell more than a Nicki Minaj sex tape. No question.
I don't know about all that shit, but
Would you really pay for that? Oh my god.
I pay for that. Yes, I will pay for that. No, in my mind.
All right then.
Somebody commented in the chat and said that the Sonic game that came out in 2006 was one of the biggest fails, and I actually heard a lot about that fucking. But I played it back when it first came out, and I liked it.
Unleashed?
Maybe it was
Sonic
No, not
06.
Nah, Unleashed. It's just Sonic the Hedgehog. You played as Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, and apparently, sorry about that. Everyone said it was like the worst thing to ever touch consoles ever, but I thought it was pretty fun.
Wait. What's the name of it? Just Sonic 06?
Sonic 06. Yeah.
I've never
it's
heard
called
of that.
Sonic the Hedgehog. It's not Sonic 06. It's just called Sonic for PS3 and Xbox.
Oh, I know what game you're talking about. That sounded really weird at first, but now I remember that game came out when the Xbox 360s were like somewhat fairly new, I think.
Yeah, I had. I don't know.
That game was, you know, I've heard stories about that, but what game, like the whole Sonic series in general, in this past 2000s have just been horrible. It's been a downward spiral. I think it started with Heroes, and then eventually, what was the game called? Shadow the Hedgehog. That was one of the worst piles I've ever seen in my entire life.
I have to combat you on this. I like Sonic Heroes, and I like Shadow. So
Wait, Shadow the Hedgehog for PS2?
Okay.
yeah,
I believe so, yeah.
Awesome.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I love
love
that game.
like, you took one of the most iconic badasses in Sonic, made a spin off of it, and he shot guns and drove motorcycles. Like,
It probably was just out of place for you, though. Just guns and all that shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, that would be weird. I never played it, so I really don't have an opinion. But it would be weird if I was playing a Sonic game and there were guns shit, you know.
Yeah, like they try to do that with a Wii game. Like they had them all as knights or whatever, and they had swords and shit like that. That was just weird. Like I don't know, that was weird.
Didn't
That's
feel
what
right.
Shadow was just a few bitches and a few drinks of liquor shy from being like Hugh Hefner, man. Like he was badass.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would agree.
But yeah, I definitely do agree that the new era of Sonics are just awful.
Sonic
I think
Generations was alright,
Generations
though.
Sonic
Yeah,
was
a lot of
okay.
people said good.
Which, I don't know, I really do hate saying that it was a good game just because, like, a lot of people say it just because, like, oh no, nostalgia, rabble. But I actually thought it was just plain all around a pretty fun game. Like, even the parts that were based off of the new Sonic stuff, I thought the whole game was alright.
Ninja Bread Man was a horrible Wii game. I honestly don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
Ninja
Neither
Bread
have I.
Man.
Yeah.
Someone, the 3 sets just said Mass Effect 2. I don't think he's.
I hope he
I hope
wasn't
he's not
talking about games
Phil,
that he
'cause
hates.
that's not. I hope not.
I hope he's not calling it a fail, or I will fucking block him. I'm not even kidding.
Murder his ass.
He's trolled so many times on our videos before, but this will be the last fucking troll. I'm not even
This
kidding.
is where he will. No, this is where he dies. No
like,
way.
even if my mom said something bad about Mass Effect, yeah,
Straight up killer.
I'd be like, Mom, this random guy named Hitler, he has a camp he wants you to go to, so I'm just gonna send you there for a few.
Send you there forever.
It's interesting. Lady Q Cade said the Wii U, and that's just interesting because the Wii U hasn't even released yet, so we don't know if it's going to be a fail or not.
I'm excited to see what that thing is gonna do
Yeah.
because it look like, yeah, the graphical updates and stuff is not gonna be that groundbreaking, but imagine seeing Zelda with Xbox 360 graphics. Like, oh my god, I think it's gonna be great because Nintendo isn't known for having groundbreaking graphics or anything, so I don't really care. But like, it having the now gen console graphics will be amazing. Like, fucking playing Zelda. I can't wait to see how Zelda is gonna look.
And
I cannot wait.
did you hear about new Xbox? It's going to be something like a tablet or something. It's going to be using a tablet of some sort, like
Yeah,
the
I
Wii
know
U.
I know the Wii U is doing that, but I also heard that the Xbox controller, the new one, might
Yep.
have an LCD screen
Yep,
in it.
yep.
Which I think would be okay if it was used for like game
Only
menus
certain-
or whatever. Like if in an RPG like Skyrim, their menu system kind of sucked balls. That's what the PC had such a huge advantage of. Like, you could switch your weapons like super fastly like that. If they did that with the new LCD screen on the controller, like that would be badass to a new extent. Like that would close the gap between PC and console, but obviously PC would still be superior in many ways. Because this is how it goes down. this is how I feel like the shit works. PC gets mods and all that stuff. That's their shit. You know, they get their mods, they get their keyboard and mouse, whatever. Xbox, we get fucking like extra content from that type of stuff, and we get stuff like that. And then PS3 gets their free online. Then we all have our own little thing that we all get from the different consoles. Like like I just said, PC gets their mods. Xbox, we have to pay for our stuff, so it only makes sense that we get a little in return for that, and we get some extra features that some people might see that's not fair from the other consoles. But when you think about it, PSN is free, Xbox Live we pay, and Xbox Live, I don't care what you say, if you're a fanboy, Xbox Live is superior to PSN in almost every way as far as gaming goes, and then PC mods. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it when some services like Xbox Live and PSN try to incorporate too much on video and shit, because I do like to watch Netflix on my Xbox sometimes, because then I can watch it on my actual TV and everything. But a lot of times I'm like, if I wanted to watch Netflix or I wanted to listen to music, I'd be at my computer. Like, sometimes they try to make an Xbox too much like a computer. I don't know.
Well, that's because they're trying to make like Xbox and PS3. Like PS3 markets itself as an entertainment system. Like, it's not called a gaming console. It's the PS3 Sony Entertainment System or whatever. But Xbox, it marketed itself as a gaming console at first. But now in the commercials, you see it's set up for the whole fan. Like, it's used as the central hub for everything, for their Netflix, for their DVDs, and all that shit. Like, that's what gaming consoles are trying to do now. They're trying to maximize the use, trying to maximize the market, because if it can be used as a central hub and for gaming for like the entire house and the entire family, then they would make a lot more money, obviously, and everyone loves money, so
Money. Yay.
yeah, buddy.
Oh damn! Only 4 months till Dishonored comes out. Damn, that's kind of close release.
Dude, oh my god, this year is gonna be so convoluted for me. Like, I have to get NBA 2K13 just because that's a game I love to play on my own time if I'm not recording or whatever. And Black Ops 2, I'm kind of excited for. Then there's Halo 4, and then there's Dishonored, and then I might even pick up Borderlands 2. Like, there's just a lot of shit coming out that makes me lactate through my nipples, and like, especially like, I have to get a 3DS and like Kingdom Hearts 3D. I have to. This is no doubt.
There will literally be no money in your PayPal by the end of the year.
Dude, there will literally be no
negative dollars in your PayPal.
Dude, Rhode Island would go even more in debt than it already is.
You're gonna borrow money from the state so you can buy video games.
Be like, give me $10,000 real quick.
Go to the bank and take out a loan for this shit.
Like, give me $30,000.
Like, are you adding on to your house? Getting a really nice car? No.
No, I'm buying Black Ops 2 real quick.
And then they're like, oh man, you need that game. Here's the money. He's like, here, buy 10 copies, as a matter of fact. And I'm like, well, I thank you, kind sir.
In case one of them breaks, or in case 9 of them break.
Yeah.
With my luck, that'll fucking happen.
15,000 copy break, and you got to get another one. Dumb. That sucks.
Now, like, I was actually talking to Small Panda, I think it was yesterday or whatever. He was telling me, how to save your Xbox by, like, putting it elevated or whatever, so that way the air has more room to get out or whatever. And he was saying, like, you think someone would figure that out in the design process, and I'm like, I bet you that they have, but why would they do that if they know that some people are going to have to buy a new Xbox, if there's overheats and explodes?
That's just like dick move of the century.
It kind of
right
is,
there.
which in some senses people would be like, okay, fuck this, I'm not buying a new one, I'm just going to get a PS3, but I know there are many people, who would very easily buy a brand new Xbox if theirs exploded. Like I would.
Yeah, I mean like the Xbox is not only a gaming console, it's pretty much a new type of social media. Like so many people have friends on Xbox, and that's why Xbox has that edge on PS3 because it's so much easier to build communication and build friendships with people on Xbox as you have the party chat or whatever. On PS3, you can only talk to each other via text or if you're playing the same game, and that really limits shit.
Just
So,
overall,
yeah,
the interface to Xbox Live is a big reason why I prefer it. It's easier to navigate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's just a whole lot. And I prefer achievements a lot more than trophies. Like I still don't know I don't know what the fuck a trophy is and all that shit. Like that's too confusing for me. I like
It just tracks how
my
many
good old
silver,
achievements.
bronze, gold, or whatever trophies you have instead of gamer score.
It's weird. I really wish they just made it all into one big heaping fuck ton of just regular trophy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, buddy.
So
Want to talk about that zombie?
you guys can go ahead. I don't care.
Oh well then.
Zombie in Florida derp. That's about all I really know much to say.
Yeah,
But what did they
mean,
find
really-
out what the exact problem was? Why he
they
did?
said there's a new drug out there called quote unquote bath salts, and apparently people have been snorting it or doing whatever, and it causes them to have these zombie-like features where their body temperature rises beyond normal. So then they obviously take off their clothes or whatever, and then they start snarling and growling and shit. And then another side effect. This is just something random. They chew people's faces and shit. Like
Also,
that's
it
not
actually was a side effect of the drug that he was taking.
quote unquote. Now we know the government does some pretty questionable shit, but like this. I don't know. I don't want to buy into this whole zombie apocalypse thing or whatever, because that's what the internet is right now. They're like, oh, zombies, yeah. Like, if there is a zombie apocalypse, I blame all the motherfuckers that are like, yeah, if the world ends one way, I hope it's by zombies. Like, you have fun. I don't want to be hunted and have my face torn apart, bitch. Like, you can have fun with that. I'd rather have a big meteor come hit us and we all die in an instant. I don't want to live everyday life in fear. I don't want to be able to not do anything. I just don't want to be living a life of fear all the time. Like, that's if the zombie apocalypse was confirmed, I'm not even kidding, I would kill myself. Because what am I going to do? Just wait until they break into my house and then rip me limb from limb? Like, I'd just kill myself. I don't give dumps.
Yeah. But like.
And then knowing me, bad luck Chris over here, I'll kill myself and then all of a sudden no more zombies.
That's what I was about to say. Like the next day, they find a cure for it, and you're sitting there.
I'm like,
Reading.
Mr. killed himself. Everyone else was just a nerd and ran outside with a shotgun.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, I live in the South. We got that shit covered. We have like 8 million shotguns in our kids' bedroom, Like,
yeah.
All I'm saying is that what we should do realistically, if the zombie apocalypse did happen, is we should attract all the zombies into one sort of city or whatever, and then
Australia, probably, or something.
And then after that, we just nuke the shit out of it. Like that's the only way, man. I think.
How can you be sure that every zombie is going to be on that island or something?
Well, you can't be sure, but it'll sure damn help.
And what if it's contagious by air?
damn.
Then we're all fucked. So
Yeah,
whatever.
they're all going to die. So
then there's no real point in even trying to fight it.
Okay.
But like that's weird because when you hear about zombies, everyone thinks of supernatural shit like they're popping out of the ground, but it's actually possible that it's just a government experiment or whatever.
I actually, what I hear from America, and not being an American citizen, I have the thought that your government is doing shit that no other government is going to do.
Yeah, our
what
government is doing shit that no one should do.
And I don't know what the hell that means that your government is doing, but here in Belgium we don't have any shit to do. Like, what do we do with the government? We do nothing. Government, it's, I don't know, like Area 51 and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. And I'm not even And you hear from the movies that like the American citizens don't know what the hell you're doing, blah blah blah. The American government is doing tests on aliens and stuff. I don't know what the hell I should think about that actually. If it's
Well, yeah,
true or not, or
no one really knows. Like, there's been accounts where people that worked in the government have said Area 51 is about aliens, and then like the next day they mysteriously disappear, or they mysteriously die, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, just shit like that.
Now we're not gonna see you tomorrow, I think.
yeah, well,
Dude, tell me why that's exactly what I thought as soon as I said that.
because the government implanted it in your mind, man. They were like, oh man, this
and
guy's
they
gonna
can
die.
hear everything.
And everyone on Earth will die besides Will Smith, because that's what the movie was like.
And Morgan Freeman, and then they will reproduce and create a super species of people.
Dude, if Morgan Freeman and Will Smith had a
Dude,
child,
imagine.
They're-
Dude,
I wouldn't even.
that's-
That would be a
that's
new
a super-
species. That wouldn't even be human.
Perfect. That's what it would be called.
Perfect. So
Yeah, buddy. They just wouldn't look weird, and they wouldn't try to absorb people.
dude, that would be awesome. Imagine if you were like, my daddies are Will Smith and Morgan Freeman, like bitches for days. Like, no joke.
You can't hate on that kid because he has such awesome
Yeah,
parents.
you would think of something
You
negative.
can't
You'd be
hate
like,
on-
yeah, well.
Your daddy's a shit.
It's like, yeah, well, your dads are some of the
Like-
coolest people in the world, so suck it.
Like, literally, whatever you say to them will bounce off and stick right back to you. So you'd be like, you fucking stupid bitch. And then all of a sudden, like, words just come out and smack you in the face or whatever. Like, you don't say that to him.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman will be there and he'll hit you and he'll be like, "Don't talk about my son like that."
Except he'll say it godly, and then you'll just have a heart attack.
Yeah, you'll be like, "Too much perfect shit." Heart attack. Yeah.
Porn, man. The fuck was that? Why do you keep fapping all the time?
I get bored. I got something to pass the time, man. Takes a load.
Alright, yeah, Recess just made me rigid. He says, "StormPow, my bro thinks Minecraft takes skill and says to Omega only Sly Fox can like Kingdom Hearts and Sly Cooper."
Read it.
Yeah, he was. Sly Fox was definitely the first person to like either of those games. I didn't even know that he did like them.
Yeah.
That's like saying I'm the only
Multiple
person
temptations,
who's
well,
allowed
man.
to like Dragon Ball Z or something.
Yeah. Sly was obviously the most genius person to do it first before he.
Yeah, there have been
God
people
damn
who
it.
have been doing fucking playthroughs of both those games way. In fact, I didn't like I said, I didn't even know Sly Fox did a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, so it has to have been new. Omega started doing a playthrough a long ass time ago, like almost a year ago.
and
Which
SWHKC even did it like 2 years ago. So like, you need to shut the
Stop being
door
off
up.
both of you. Stop being off both of you. You should sue for
Like,
$40.
Kingdom Hearts, it's like one of those games where like, if even if I was like a super hipster about liking Kingdom Hearts, like if it wasn't cool or anything, I would still want other people to play it because it is that much of a good experience. Like with Mass Effect, dude, I tell everyone that they better play that or I will kill them, because it is literally like you're doing yourself an insult if you do not play that game. Like, you're literally grabbing your scrotum and punching it repeatedly every moment you are missing out on Mass Effect. And then once you play it, you will find solace in your life. Everything will go good. If anything bad that happened, it's fine. Your dad got arrested for having sex with a squirrel on the streets. It's all good.
You know, the funny thing is, when
It
I
all
played
washed
Mass Effect, my
away.
dad came back from jail, you know? Like, the very next day, I was like, Papa.
Yeah.
And he was like, so, I see you killed the council. And I'm like, yee.
He's like, good job, son. They never believed you anyway.
And we're like, yeah.
Then your dad goes on your system, plays, and kills everyone.
Dude, as soon as I started playing Mass Effect, a bunch of Asian bitches came out of nowhere and started giving me blowjobs.
Dude, you should be on the commercials
but
for
now-
any future Mass Effect game. That'll be like a testimonial. Like, all these quotes will come out like, this is a great game, IGN, you know, this game is amazing, GameStop. If you don't play this game, then your scrotum will punch itself, Omega Pro.
Oh, dude, they have to put that in the next Mass Effect game.
At least in one commercial or whatever, you know.
We should make our own.
I was about to say, make a
commercial about
fan-made
it.
Mass Effect 4 commercial.
If you don't play this, your scrotum will punch itself, Omega Pro.
Critics rave it's the greatest game of all time. IGN says 20 out of 10. Game Informer says a million out of gajillion. And then all of a sudden, Omega, if you don't play this game, your scrotum gonna hurt itself. Okay?
Your scrotum will become a masochist.
If you don't, or you'll lactate extremely out of your nipples if you play this game. Omega Pro.
This game will make you lactate out of your nips. Thus, you will not need to buy milk for 3 years. So it's an investment all in itself.
Yeah, I was
right
about
there.
to say, it'll
If
pay
you
for
play this
itself
game,
and
you will
then
be
some.
thrown in the deep, and you will have it all.
Yeah, I was about to say.
If you play this game, you will not have to listen to any Sarah McLachlan songs because you'll be playing this
I
game.
was about to
and
say,
it'll be so
rumor
awesome.
has
And-
it that if you
Nope.
play this game, you'll be rolling in the deep. And you could have had it all.
I just said that.
I know, I was saying what you said, but I added rumor has it, yo.
Damn it.
So I improved you.
No.
We're such a good team.
Dude, if we sat the government down and let them play Mass Effect, I think we'd have a better government.
Did you guys happen to see that
Have you seen
video
that
of that
One
one
Piece?
Illinois state rep going absolutely apeshit during like some conference or whatever?
No, what happened?
Like, basically, I watched it, and I'm not really that up on politics, so I couldn't understand what he was saying, but he was fed up with the government, and he was like, he just stood up to say something, and he's like, he starts out kind of angry, but then he just starts screaming into his microphone, and then when he's done, he just, like, smacks his microphone really hard and sits down, and, like, kicks it back really far in his chair.
Well, what was he bitching about?
I don't know, just how he didn't fucking like the government, but, I mean, he was passionate as hell. Passionate is good in the government sometimes because some people need to have a strong opinion to get shit across, but like yeah, but still this guy almost went like too far. He was flipping his shit. Like he seriously like threw papers in the air.
Dang government.
I don't know. The video didn't go real viral, so I wasn't expecting anyone to see it, but I was just saying.
If it didn't get at least 28 billion views, and I haven't watched it yet. I'm not a hipster like you, Darn.
Dang it, Bobby. Rumor has it.
YOLO. So have we already talked about things that rubs our dick with no lotion?
Not really. I don't know.
This is just Russell Jimmy, man.
Them Jimmies.
So Russell.
Well, EA is just one thing that just rubs my dick with no lotion. EA, I fucking hate them so goddamn much.
Now, I know I hate to do this again, but have you seen the video, EA in a nutshell or whatever, like that Gmod video?
Yep,
I
yep.
saw that.
I was about to say, I
And
favorited
and
it, so
looked
if
at
you've
it.
been to my channel, you probably saw it. Like, it was so...
Yeah, I
It's
saw
good.
it.
I thought you might get a kick out of that if you haven't seen it.
Dude, I fucking, like...
Like, the
Yeah,
video
it's
shows them
just-
making that game. It's called, like, Overrated Rushed Piece of Shit 4 with dubstep or something like that.
Yeah, I remember seeing that game.
Yeah.
And then he throws it, and then people just buy it.
Yeah. And it shows him, like, giving money to IGN and everything to give it a 9.9 out of 10.
What?
Like Activision gets a lot of shit, but like EA's worse. I
Yeah.
think.
Activision just
At least
picks up
Activision,
shitty
like,
games.
consistent with-
Yeah, they put out shitty games. The EA will put out good games, but they make their fucking companies do shitty shit.
Yeah.
like Mass Effect.
Like, imagine if
Origin.
BioWare
Oh,
was... I don't know. If
Dude,
Mass Effect was made by Valve, though, I don't know. I'm just saying. But it was actually
Dude,
played.
Mass Effect was made by Valve. Fuck, damn it, stop! No, then there wouldn't have been a part 3, and we needed.
Oh
part
yeah,
3,
that's
so.
true.
Yeah, they never put out part 3.
I was about to say, I was trying to think of a really good developer that's good to their fans, so Valve came to mind. I don't know, Bungie. But then they would make like 80 million Mass Effect games, probably, if it was Bungie.
Yeah, I was about to say, then there would have been a Mass Effect like knockoff.
Be Mass Effect 3 ODST.
ODST, there you go.
And then they would have sold it to some other company.
If Valve gave like Team Fortress and Portal and Half-Life to fucking EA, then there'd be a third.
I was about to say there would be a third part, but it'd be like a $60 DLC pack to the second one.
We should make Valve the leaders of the world, because then there'd be no World War III.
Where did you read that from?
Gabe Newell could be our president, man.
Dude, I would vote for that bitch in an instant.
Dude, I'm still wondering.
I don't care if I'm not even old enough to
Steam
vote. I would vote.
I'm still wondering about this box though.
I don't know. Like, I would love for Valve to just like take over every game ever, but after Kingdom Hearts 3.
You don't want them to mess with that at all.
You don't want them just making. You don't want them.
You don't want them to have a hat marketplace in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, like, okay, there's no Kingdom Hearts 3, but we've added hats in Mass Effect and Kingdom Hearts 2. Then I'll be like, oh, hats, yeah, buddy.
Just take all my money. Here
Hat
it is.
Fortress. Hat Fortress. I need more hats.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I saw this thing on Reddit, and it was like fun game plus hats equals profit ? And I was just like, tra-la-la-la-la.
That's the only thing
Dude, I
about Valve.
wonder
They don't force you to buy shit, but they do get annoying sometimes when they ask you so much to buy like other shit. But then again, TF2 is a free game, so shoving ads down your throat, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder about that Steam box from like a few months ago. Like, I wonder if it was just all fake, because I haven't heard anything.
I think Valve would come
about
out and
They
say
said that
if
they're
it was
not
fake, probably.
Because they said that they don't have anything to show at E3, which I was like, wait, what?
I don't know. Valve likes to fuck with people's mind. Like, I'm waiting for them to... I don't know. Is there any other convention coming up next?
Oh! No. I saw this thing on Reddit too. I fucking love Reddit, by the way. It was on GameStop.com, and they had listed Half-Life 3, guys. Half-Life was listed on GameStop. Yeah.
Wow.
No way. No way.
No joke.
Dude.
Are you? Please tell me I'm pulling our legs. This is not a funny joke.
I am not rubbing your dick with no lotion. I'm being serious. I'm using full lotion too.
Did it say anything about a release date?
I don't think
Well,
so. It was just
is there any other like gaming convention coming up maybe this summer?
Yep.
I was thinking about Gamescom, but I didn't want to say that
yeah,
in case it already happened and I'd be stupid. But
No, it happens in August.
well, I was about to say maybe they don't have anything at E3, but they'll have stuff in Gamescom. Maybe that's because they like to fuck with people's head, you know. Because when you think gaming convention, you think E3. You know, Gamescom may come to your mind next, but you know, E3's the big one. So when they say they don't have anything at E3, you're like, oh, that means they're not releasing like anything this year. But you know.
They could just instantly be giving out Steam box information.
Or it could be like at Gamescom, you know, they go all Oprah on it. Look under your seat. You have a Steam box. You have a Steam box. You know.
No, dude, Orange Box 2.
I came up with that idea, bitch. Orange Box 2 includes Half-Life 3, Team Fortress 3, and Portal 3.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Dude, if that was coming out, you'd go...
Can you imagine them unveiling that, and then I would be able to be hipster enough and say that I came up with the idea?
You would...
I would
You
sue
would
them.
literally scream like a little girl.
I would.
Be like, watch Derp Circle episode blank. I clearly stated it at this amount of minutes.
I've said it like several
It's
times
not
during the
an
Derp
idea.
Circle. I think that would be the best creation ever.
How much money they would make? Because some people buy the Orange Box just for certain things, like because I don't think you can buy like Team Fortress 2 or Portal or anything for just the Xbox like alone, can you?
You can
I
get
don't think
Portal
so.
still alive, but I don't
Portal
really know
on.
what that is.
Like, but what about like Team Fortress 2?
You
and
can't
Halo?
get those.
Like, can you buy those? Like, yeah.
Well,
so like,
Orange,
some people
when
buy.
Orange, when Orange Box first came out, people only bought it for Half-Life and Team Fortress, and then Portal was just a throw-in, and it turns out everyone loved Portal. So
Like
that's how that
arguably more
sparked
than,
up.
you know, TF2 maybe. I don't know.
No.
Whatever, fuck you.
Shut the dump up.
Portal was one of the biggest
Yeah,
reasons
but
I got it,
TF2
because
on-
when the Orange Box
TF2
came
on
out, I
PC
didn't have
is
online
better, though.
multiplayer, and I really didn't know what Half-Life was, but Portal seemed really cool, so that was a big reason why I got it.
Yeah, Portal's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself.
It's pretty cool.
Yep.
But if the Steam box wasn't really real, then they should still think about making it.
Like, what if
'Cause it
I
is
don't
a
know.
really great.
I think it would be, I don't really know if it'd be a good move or not, if all of Valve's games were exclusive to the Steam box.
I think it'd be a stupid move to release a Steam box, to be honest, because I mean, Xbox and PlayStation pretty much are dominating. And
Yeah, but then you're taking the people who play on PC, and they're gonna
Yeah.
buy it.
Yep.
Well, I was about to
They're not
say,
gonna, why would they buy it? They already have the
Because-
PC.
They're gonna love it if it's made by Valve.
I was gonna say, Valve already
I know-
almost owns PC pretty much with Steam, you know? The only real competitor is Origin,
Yeah,
and
I
that's
don't-
just for EA shit.
Especially if there's like some kind of like extra
The
shit
only
to it.
the only thing I could see them doing is not releasing a console, but sort of working a deal with Microsoft and PlayStation to have Steam on that. And if they do that, then Gabe Newell runs the universe. Not even kidding.
Yeah.
Damn, how rich is that guy? I wonder how rich Gabe Newell is.
I think anybody releasing a new console would be a stupid idea, except for Sega. I think if Sega came back, they might be able to make some good sales, because Sega fucking consoles were the shit back in the day.
I still say that I never had a Dreamcast, but I do remember my Genesis.
I had a Genesis and a Dreamcast. Sonic Adventure 2 all day.
There was a
though.
very small gap in my
Even though
childhood
it
where I didn't
sounds-
play games, Omega. I'm sorry, and I guess that was the time the Dreamcast was out.
You're a fucking bitch.
Omega's mad.
I was a
Mad at
Game
you
Boy
now.
Advance kid.
You will
Dude, the
not get.
Dreamcast was the greatest thing since sliced tits, man.
Don't.
That thing rubbed your
Darren,
dick
you're not
with
getting
much
any sex
lotion.
tonight, and just guess.
You know, I love the Game Boy Color. That was like really my first system that I had.
I'm not hating on Game Boy or anything. The Dreamcast, you little bitch.
I never had one. I feel like
Yeah,
Bioshock.
buddy!
I mean, I remember playing it several years later. Yeah. I never had
Darren-
one,
I just
but-
high-fived my
Darren has
mic.
someone whose childhood deprived.
Yeah, I know.
I just
Darren
high-fived my
just
mic,
has someone
so...
else to be yelled at with him.
Darren
Darren's
was
usually
fine.
alone in this kind of thing. Like
Bring
he
on the
didn't
hate.
watch something as a kid or play something as a kid, so now someone's with him for that kind of thing. So now he's a little happy about it. Because now
It's a beautiful
he gets usually full-fledged yelled at.
I've been singing that all day.
Why though?
Everything is beautiful, even though I woke up at noon. It was a beautiful afternoon.
God damn it. That's normal for people.
I don't care. It felt weird for me. I felt like the laziest, fattest prick in the world.
Because you are.
Like, I woke up and I'm like, damn, it's noon. I should just kill myself. You know?
No, I should just go back
Yeah,
to
that's what I
bed
was about to
and
say. I
wake
should
up
just go back to
tomorrow.
bed, man. Which I think that when I wake up at like
Yeah, no,
9,
worth
I'm
it.
like, man, I just wasted the whole day. Time to go to sleep.
I don't even go to, I don't
Anytime
even go to
it's
sleep. I don't even go to sleep. I just feel like Edward Cullen right now. The greatest ever.
What?
Yeah, Omega's
Yeah,
used to that
like-
shit though. I'm not a morning person.
Dude, I'm not a morning person in the slightest. I'm purely nocturnal, bro.
Whatever.
Nocturnal all. You say you're not a morning person.
Oh, I'm just
I
not a
know.
morning person.
Yeah. I'm talking to Darren, dude.
I'm not a.
Dude, I come alive in the nighttime. Yeah.
Well, when I say morning person, I'm not a sleep deprived person. Like, I can't stay up very late. I just can't.
You did an all-nighter.
Yeah,
with us
and then
the
I
other
felt
day.
like I was gonna die that very next day.
Whoa, wait. Time out with us, bitch. You fell asleep and were talking. You were like, Omega.
Oh yeah,
you're
that's
good.
right.
Oh, you're good.
Toasty was gonna go to school that day or something, and he pulled an all-nighter, and me and Omega were in a call, and it was like 3 in the morning, and Toasty's just sitting there like sleeping, and we could hear him mumble every now and then, like.
No, it wasn't at 3. It was like at 5.
Whatever.
Are you crazy?
It was like 5 or 4 around there.
It was like in 5 because I remember that King of the Hill was playing for like straight
Oh,
hour
yeah.
in the morning.
I don't.
And then like it got to the end of that, and then after that I kind of fell asleep.
And then Darren was there with me when I beat Master.
Yeah, I watched him.
You got and then I wake up in the morning and see that like the call was ended a few minutes. I was like, wait, what?
Dude, have you guys seen the commercials for that movie
What happened?
Prometheus or whatever?
Oh, dude, that movie looks fucking awesome. Fat
Dude,
City,
when I
man.
just saw the commercial, and I remember when I went to see Battleship. Please don't kill me, but I remember when I went to see that, I saw a commercial for it. It like for real. When I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is this? The Mass Effect movie? Holy!" Like, it really does look like
Dude,
if
like,
Mass Effect was a movie.
That's probably one of the most hyped up movies like this year. So
I
far,
want to
I'd
see that
say.
shit, and I know like nothing about it, but I want to see it. It looks.
Well, actually, besides the Avengers, probably that.
I was
one.
about to say-
people have been like fat.
I really didn't know about that
How much-
movie too much until I saw the trailer for it or whatever at Battleship.
How much do you guys think? How much do you guys think would Mass Effect movie?
Dude,
actually
I would
make? Like, how
camp
much
at the
money?
theater if I had to see that shit.
No, I would too. I'm not even kidding.
You guys could like meet up at the theater.
I was about to say
Yeah, because he doesn't live in.
I would
You
fly
could
there.
just go halfway. Just both of you go halfway and you meet in the
I was
middle.
about to say
I'll
we'll
go to
both
the middle
meet
of you
in
guys.
like Pennsylvania or some shit.
That's
Oh, Pennsylvania isn't that far from me, so that's
Yeah,
why.
Pennsylvania is like 45 minutes from me. Like you want to travel all the way up here, then fine. Because you got the money, so
Whatever.
you will have the money.
Everyone says that I would love flying since I love roller coasters and shit.
Dude, roller coasters are gay.
Shut your whore
Oh, you're gay. You shut up right now,
What?
man.
I don't
Roller
think roller coasters are fun. Yeah,
I
I'd
love
say.
them.
You want to die.
Hmm.
You want to die.
I don't see what.
Well, when I
They're
was younger, I
fucking,
used
like,
to like them even more. But the only thing I don't like now is that they make me absolutely like dizzy, and I'm gonna throw up like really fast when I ride them. Like I don't know if it's just because I'm older and I'm more
It's-
sensitive to that
it's
shit or
basically-
what.
It's basically like you're getting tugged and pulled for like 45 seconds. It's stupid.
Well, they're fun when you're riding with people. I don't know, like friends. I think, but I
Yeah,
could
I
not go to a
rode with
theme park
friends.
by myself. I would hope that one of the trains crashed.
Yeah. Because like I went there.
I don't know.
Well, I kind of see where you're coming from, because it's like, it's it's a roller coaster, it's fun, sure, but I mean, it's like, what's the big deal? Why is it, why is it so fantastic?
Yeah, like I don't. It's just like people that are like, yeah, man, it's that adrenaline, bro.
Well, it sometimes
Let's go
can
every
be.
weekend, man.
It's like adrenaline, but with less of a chance you'll die. I mean, you can die on a roller coaster, but like,
Are you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying like, have you played Roller Coaster Tycoon? Man, you can die. Trust me.
Roller Coaster Tycoon, man.
But like, I don't know. I'm sure you've rode one of those things. It's a really simple one. It just lifts you up 80 kajillion burbillion feet in the air, drops you.
No, I can't. No, I don't go on those because I'm like extremely afraid.
So
of
am I,
heights,
but that
so-
shit is
You guys
still
hear,
fun
like-
for me. Like, I'm deathly afraid of heights. I couldn't.
Oh, man.
If I wasn't on a seat,
Yeah,
I would shit myself so many times. But like, I manned up and
Dude,
looked.
I went.
What?
Yeah, I went to Six Flags like a few months ago, and there was this little ball thing that was attached to bungee strings, and literally it just like flung you in the air, and it was spinning all out of control. Then it would come down and then just fling back up again, and like it was only a 2-man seat, and I was just like, whoever goes on that has more balls than Morgan Freeman, like, and Will Smith combined.
I don't know. Like,
Like it was scary. And then there was this other like quote unquote ride where like it harnesses you and one other person as you're like clipped on, and it's basically just like free falling like bungee strings, and you're just going like back and forth, and you're like fucking a million feet in the sky and shit. And I was like, damn.
so I guess you would never want to skydive ever in your life.
Oh hell no, dude, no, hell no.
You should be like David so coming. Oh hell no.
Dude, Dude, oh
Dude,
hell no.
if the plane was crashing and there was 100% survival rate of me jumping out, I still wouldn't.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like
Dude,
100%
I'm so
survival rate
scared
or
of, like,
crash in a
snow.
plane.
Dude, I'll take the plane crash. At least I'll have a story.
Dude.
So.
I don't know. I would be afraid as fuck to skydive. That's kind of
yeah,
where
man.
I'm drawing the line, I think, for adrenaline rushes and stuff.
Dude, you guys hear about like a few years ago, like some guy at Six Flags, he decided to he lost his hat, so he decided to walk into
Yeah.
the goddamn where the roller coaster was going and just try and pick it up, then died. The definition of a stupid person, man.
It's like they have hats
It's a
in the
hat.
gift shop, bruh.
Yeah, just go get it again. What is so important about that hat?
Maybe his only grandmama ever gave it to him.
He only had one
Well, then
grandma,
If it
okay.
was so important to him,
Inbred
why
piece
would
of
he wear it like on a roller coaster or some shit?
Because he never wants to leave it.
Why did he only have
If he
one
cherishes
grandma?
someone that
Was
much, he
he...
shouldn't try and wear it on a roller coaster.
What?
Toasty, you go ahead.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
I was just gonna say, why did he only have one grandma? Was he inbred as fuck or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah, I
StormPow.
know.
Just saying.
I mean, I have 3
Yeah.
grandmas, so... You know.
What the fuck?
But they're also your aunts.
Yeah.
So.
And my mom's and my
Oh, man.
sisters. Multitasking.
Damn, StormPow, you're about to turn blue, bro.
I know, man. Like, you should see my webbed toes. I have 8 of them. It's pretty cool, dude.
Damn, bro.
Honestly, that's better than getting attacked by a zombie or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
So if we have to
Rather-
fight in the water, me and a zombie, then I got this shit with my webbed hands and toes. I'll be like fucking
There
Aquaman,
you go.
except useful.
in theory, zombies shouldn't be that scary because what are they? They're just like slow, stupid versions of you. They're just you that like to eat faces. In theory, you should be able to just like easily outrun or just beat the shit out of them. But like,
I was about
there's
to s-
something about it, just the idea.
I was about to
of
say,
it.
I think that zombies, like, that whole idea, because plus the stereotypical zombie is scrawny as fuck, so you'd think you'd be able to beat it if it came down to it. You know?
But then again,
Yeah,
when you're face to face with an actual zombie, it's just like
It may start,
Rigid-
you know, eating your face.
Rigid.
I don't know. If it had you incapacitated
how
or
do you think that-
whatever, game over, but...
Yeah, how do you think that cop felt when he walked in on someone eating someone's face? I would have just.
And there were-
Dude, come to think of it, you have a good
I would've
point. That
left
cop
him.
has some testicles.
Dude, I would have quit my job right there. I would
Been
have laid my badge on the floor. I would have gave the zombie my gun and be like, GG over here. I'd be like, I'm getting.
You just run your cop car, drive away.
No, I would have given him the
You saw
keys
him
to the
there,
car,
right?
and I would have been like, don't hurt me. Here's my wallet.
All the pictures on my memory. Just to
Nah, I
kill
would've
him,
given-
don't kill him.
I would have gave him some bath salt so he can eat that face little.
Oh,
Is he going to get life penalty or?
I would imagine.
Yeah.
No, he shot.
he's
he
dead.
shot-
Oh yeah, he's dead.
gone.
What happened? Like,
I
how did he
forgot he got
die?
shot.
Just OD or something?
They shot
Oh, yeah,
him.
that's
They
right.
shot
They
him.
shot him in the head.
I didn't know they
dude.
which
He was fucking eating.
Multiple times.
I was about to say
He was eating someone's face. You fucking that guy.
cop
live.
protocol is usually shoot him in the leg or something, but I guess that might be a special case.
He was on the ground already, so shooting him in the leg wouldn't have done nothing. He would have kept
I
eating.
don't know. I guess
He was already
Dude.
lying.
That cop obviously played a little Resident Evil, and he know you got to go for the head.
yeah.
You'd like,
It's like this isn't no save
See,
Trayvon
it's
case.
just-
This, you know, people wanted this zombie to die.
dude, Omega.
Yeah.
Imagine if in the news report and it said, and the cop shot him in the head 15 times while saying, "Twelve, 12, 12."
But I I don't know what's worse about this case, the fact that, you know, this guy had done this in the first place, or that the fact that the man who was attacked lived through this. So, I mean, he's watched this guy, like, eat his face. I mean, I couldn't imagine, like, my lips and my nose
Have you guys
ripped
seen the
off. I
pictures
mean,
of the guy's face right now? It's graphic
I
as
would have rather,
Ooh.
dude. I honestly would rather have died than have to live with that.
Because like
I know.
Because like, what life does he have, man?
his whole face is just like muscle, and you can see his eyes and his shit, and I'm like, oh my god. And he's just sitting there with this blank face, his eyes are open, like he doesn't give a dump. And I'm like, dude, I would be crying so bad. I'd be pussying out about this.
Dude, the thing that really like strikes me as weird is, why didn't he fight back? I don't know. It's weird. Like, you would assume someone's eating your fucking face, you're gonna try to fight back. Like, obviously that guy was disoriented. Even if he was a real quote-unquote zombie, or even if he was on LSD and all that other shit, you could probably outrun him. Like, how did the fuck the person that got attacked, how the fuck did he get naked? Like, were they having sex? And then he's just like, damn, man, your face looking real good right now. Let me just get a bite. Shit, like, I don't know how that shit went down.
Holy God! I just looked at the
Dude, I told you.
Holy.
You would want to die
I
if
would
you
have
looked
not
like
wanted
that.
to live.
If anybody wants to, because I know I'm gonna get questions asking, look it up. It's like Ruby Eugene or Rudy Eugene or something. That's his name.
Dude, not only would he not want to live looking like that, how does his face even function? How will he eat? How will he see? All that shit. Like, I don't know, man.
Oh wow! It shows a
Jimmy.
close-up. Dude, it shows a close-up. Well, I see a close-up picture of the guy who ate the guy's face, and wow, damn. Seriously.
Yeah, there are a bunch of pictures of the scene, and it just shows like two, like the one that I'm looking at. It's like one naked guy sitting.
Yeah, the one is he's dead, and then the guy with the face.
Yeah,
is
there's
just, like,
blood
sitting
all over the
lying
floor,
there.
not only from eating the guy's face, but then the guy getting shot.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Dude, but there's been like other cases, like that guy that stabbed himself 50 times and then threw his intestines at the cop and shit. Like,
What?
damn. You
What
didn't
kind of
hear about that?
No.
Dude, I don't know, man. This world, I'm thinking 2012 might be real after all.
No, people are just like now just yelling YOLO, stab like 15 times. Throws
Yeah,
his
it's
head,
like-
die.
That's
Ate a guy's face off,
that's
YOLO.
not YOLO. That's freaking.
That's like YOLO. I'm gonna kill myself right here.
You only live once.
You
Better
only
eat
live once,
everyone's
man.
face while you can. Nom nom nom.
Dude, if you like woke up and you saw your parents standing there and they were a zombie, dude, shit yourself. You like woke up and you saw your parents sitting right there.
It's like, what's for
They're
breakfast?
like-
Brains. Like, I'm going to IHOP.
Dude,
I'll see you guys later.
I look my mom in the face. I look my mom in the face and I'm like, all the years you denied me of food, she's trying to eat my brains. I'll be like, fuck you, bitch. Kick her ass. Gotta understand.
Wait, what is how very offensive?
The word, you know.
Oh. Well, according to society, I'm black, so I can say whenever I want.
I think you're Hoyt.
Yeah.
Where
Obviously,
you're
I'm the
from.
blackest right here. Obviously.
Oh, really?
Mentally and physically.
Yeah,
No, at least we live in the north.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So, Omega's the blackest. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not the blackest. You're the blackest. I'm the most ghetto. I'm the most ghetto. You're the blackest. You're like can't even see in the night black.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, like,
Yeah,
for real.
buddy.
When we used to do the derp circle with webcams and shit, but, like, in the pre-shows, Toasty would sometimes turn off the lights in his room and then smile, and all you could see was his teeth. Like, it looked creepy as hell. Like, it looked like the little Seashire cat or whatever in Alice in Wonderland.
No, I looked back at those, and you know what I thought I looked like?
What?
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm looking that up right now.
regret those eyes.
You did.
Damn.
Them.
Nice silence.
Them.
That silence, man.
Them.
Mm,
Damn.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
So, you think you ever do that drug bath salts?
Yo, definitely.
I got some of it on my
Why
way
not?
to my house right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I do a lot of drugs like meth and heroin, but that's out of the question.
Be like, I draw the line at some point.
Yeah, like I do
Like, I want to be able to just...
meth, heroin, LSD, PCP, crack.
But not bath salts, man. Never that.
That's just pushing the limit right
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah, like...
I have standards.
Like I eat my own
I'd rather
arms,
have my
but not
family
some
be-
other guy's face, man. That's
I'll stick to cocaine and other shit, man. I'll be fine. You can eat that person.
what's that one comedian who did that joke where he's saying like, you know, this person's boyfriend was like 30 and he was still selling weed. He's like, man, how come that guy didn't get promoted to crack yet or whatever? Like now that's gonna be the new joke.
Sorry, I think.
Yeah,
it
that's gonna be the new joke now. He's 30 and he's selling crack. Why didn't he get promoted to bath salts?
Oh,
Like that just pretty much upped the bar for
That-
everything related to drugs.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, you know, there's a bunch of twisted fuckers out there right now that are going to their drug dealers like, man, you got any of the bath salt shipments in yet? Really need them.
Yeah. I hear about some guy on the news, man. He got shot because he ate a guy's face because he took this drug, and I really want it because I'm interested. Sounds.
I can't afford
nice.
groceries, but I can afford
Right.
drugs that make me eat someone's face.
I
Yeah,
think,
buddy.
I think the guys that are doing the zombie walks are going to be more interested in the drugs. The guys that want to play zombies.
Be like, hey, man, I want to give this drug to someone so I can shoot him in the face without having be in any trouble.
I don't know. I would fuck that whole zombie shit. No, all I'm saying is that I'm never going to a party and consuming anything.
Darren, you would just. I don't know what you would do.
Dude.
Darren would give into peer pressure. He'd be like, bath salts? Why not?
No, like,
Yeah, they won't eat me, though.
there are a couple of kids at my school.
won't
They're
eat
like,
me.
they say that they want to see me high or drunk or whatever because they think I'd be crazy as fuck. I don't know. I really don't know what
You are already.
I don't know, because
You are very mellow.
I don't have any plans on getting intoxicated like that or anything.
You just don't want to get arrested.
Kind of.
Neither do I.
I don't know. But everyone says that I'd be the life of the party if I was high.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
don't know.
But you
How
know
do
you
you-
have. But
Wait,
you
how do
know
you-
that you have to take that and put it on.
I don't know.
My question is, how do you go from the death of the party to the life of the party? Boom. Get it?
I get it.
Yeah, buddy, you better try.
Real.
I don't know,
You
because
guys want to talk about something? What?
I don't even know what I was about to say, really.
Or are you just gonna stop in the middle of that and not say anything else?
I was
Just gonna.
that's all I got,
You
guys.
like, hey, you guys know what
you're like,
This is cut off.
and nothing.
Yeah, nothing, dude. I was just.
Them.
Holy
That-
shit.
What? Or are you just gonna be like me and be
Wait,
like,
I'm
holy
listening.
shit, and when I'm like, what, you're like, nothing.
No, I was saying something and you won't shut up. I just looked at the thing that Yellow linked and I was like, damn.
Oh.
What is it?
It's like, it's talking about bath salts, like the guy is eating his own arm.
Dude! This guy has
Dude.
newspapers all over his fucking house and he's eating his arm.
Yeah, and look at his,
Dude, your board is out of place.
yeah, buddy.
Zombies are gonna get in, man.
Yeah.
Wait, are you serious? The guy's eating his arm and your boards are.
Yeah. It's like, man, that guy's bed is a mess. How does he sleep at night?
Hello,
I can't
dude.
believe you. How could you let your room get in such a mess?
Those sheets are dirty.
Only
No more bath salts.
it's like only dressed in boxers. Obviously, doesn't care about life. Long hair, nice beard, would not bang.
No, it'd be like 9 out of 10 would bang hard. I'm looking at him. It's like beard, sign of manliness. Long hair, doesn't give a shit about other people's opinion.
Boxers lets it all hang out freely.
Yeah,
Eating arm,
obviously very
just
chill
another
and easy
hole.
to hang out with.
Pudge. Pudge.
Eating his arm, he's open to new things.
Eating arm uses every bit of the animal, I guess.
Conserves food, or
Any
yeah,
belly button.
against killing animals or something. Newspapers on the wall, tired of the hoi polloi of decoration. Or is very up to date with
Green.
news
Green, man.
and politics.
Yeah, I was about to say stays
Totally
up to date.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Nine
that
out
guy
of-
I'm surprised that guy
9
got
out of 10.
attacked, didn't kill himself.
Boards all over
I'm really
window,
surprised.
has many things in his house that he doesn't want to be stolen that are valuable. Obviously loaded as fuck. Just modest about it.
Dude, wasn't there also another attack in Maryland? Maryland. And was it the same like thing? Was the guy eating another guy's face?
I think this was the one in Maryland, but like, apparently a guy ate another guy's like heart and parts of his brain. or
Oh
something.
yeah. Dude.
And then there's also another one about this boxer who like tore out his trainer's heart or something. The only thing I really want to fucking know is how do these people let this happen to them? Like, you don't tear someone's heart out and then eat their brains and shit. Like, how does this happen?
God, I don't get why would anyone even take that? Like, I want to take that for what reason though? You like being a murderer and someone who kills other people like that?
I don't know, man.
Like, what is like really? There is no upside to that drug at all in any way.
Like, I think it's more of a thing where they want to feel something, like something so traumatic has happened in their life, and they just feel like they have to use something to fill the hole. And once
That
you
is-
get in and you do something and you go deeper and deeper and deeper until eventually you're screwed, and then you're eating another guy's face or brain out. I mean, it's an extreme case, but I mean, they just want to feel something, and they can't do it without, helps of, drugs or whatever.
Okay,
There
Yeah,
are many
that's
other drugs
mainly
that
what
are.
That's mainly what drugs are used for, but I mean, like,
There are many other drugs that will not.
I was about to
make
say, you know
murder
what? I'm gonna
people.
put this into terms that I know
That's
we can all
true.
relate to, okay? Okay. Everyone with me?
okay.
You're watching porn, okay?
Yeah, buddy.
And all of a sudden this one gets boring. You have to escalate, you have to get into
gosh.
more graphic shit. Next thing you know, you're watching upside down bestiality. I mean,
So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is that like you have to keep it until you do something and it's not enough, and you have to keep
Yeah,
going, and you have to keep trying.
Like the hardcore drugs end up becoming gateway drugs. Like Toasty was just saying how that there's other drugs out there. Yeah, you don't think those people have tried it already? They've tried meth, they tried heroin. They need something else to help.
you just
them
get a
feel again,
tolerance
'cause
to
they're-
certain things, or it gets boring, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Now, I'm the same guy who ate the same lunch like every day for my entire childhood, so I think if I got on one drug, I'd be perfectly content with that for like 20 years, but,
What the fuck?
I had like a bologna cheese sandwich, chips, and a fucking juice forever.
Really?
I'm a
Just-
routine kind of guy.
You never thought of asking your mom for something different?
Nope. Every now and then she'd be like, I can get you this
Like,
and this. I
never.
can get you them fruit gushes all the kids is raving about. Nope. I just want some chips, bitch.
That was me.
Yeah.
Always had a sandwich. I was just that kid who always had the sandwich.
Yeah.
No,
I was
nothing
just
else
I was just that kid that always got the school lunch because my mommy didn't.
I was about to
give it
say, you
me.
were always the kid that other kids gave their food to, because...
Always the charity case in the school.
Yeah, buddy.
They're like, "Hey, Omega, my mommy gave me a Capri Sun. You can have my chocolate milk." And I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Thank you. Very kind of you.
You were like, when I rule the world, I won't kill you immediately.
I will let you die a fast finishing death instead of a short, painful one.
A quick, painless death. That's what Stewie said. If that's what you're trying to quote,
Yeah.
bitch.
Nah.
I shall give you a quick and
Yeah,
painless
it was.
death.
Wait, when did he say that?
He said that in like one of the early on episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I think Lois like gave him one of his toys back or something, and he was like, "Yes, thank you. Now your death will be quick and painless."
I need to rewatch Family Guy in the beginning.
That was when it was better, in my opinion. In some ways.
Oh my God, hipster!
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
in some
shut up,
ways,
please.
it focused more on the writing and shit, not just random gags all the time. But
Dude,
When are you
I
gonna
didn't-
say that the new stuff is better, but the
it
old stuff was
always
kind
is,
of bad?
though.
Dude, I didn't like it because like the voice is in the overall quality.
Well,
wasn't
yeah.
bad
I
of
mean, the
first
production values were a whole lot worse. That's not much of an argument, but I don't know.
That's because they were starting out.
Yeah, now it's actually got a fucking great budget, but
Now they can do whatever they want with it, or they could order whatever effects they want. Doesn't matter anymore.
them.
You guys wanna...
And now a word from
Talk about
Conway
some-
Twitty.
No, dude, I remember in one of the episodes they had it for like 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, I
and
know.
was
Yeah,
like,
I
oh
was
my
just sitting
God.
there like, "Wait, when's this gonna end?"
Like, at one point it was funny. I was like, oh, they're playing it a little longer than normal. And then I'm like, come on, god dang it. And then I think it was a commercial break right after that anyway. And I'm like, bitch, I could have been up taking a piss this whole time. You know?
Could have been fapping this whole time to some lowest picks.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, only takes me
Yeah,
like
but
12
you-
seconds anyway, so. Didn't matter.
I just
Yeah,
like, oh,
There we go. Yeah, buddy.
You guys want to talk about old
there's
nostalgia?
nothing really.
shit?
There's really nothing else to talk.
Yeah, really.
To be honest.
I mean, we've been going for, what, an hour, 45 minutes? Ish.
Yeah, almost 2 hours now.
Yeah.
I would, I would have wanted to talk about nostalgic shit,
Like what?
TV shows and stuff.
Well,
Well, remember,
All we can really do
Like
with
how we
that
were
is
doing
like,
the
oh
other
my
night.
god, remember this? Yeah, oh my god.
yeah, I know it's like not really. Anything.
I mean, we usually get the same generic
Spend, like,
shit,
a
like, oh
whole
my
month
god, remember
or
Hey
a half
Arnold, oh
to-
my god, remember. Because we're all in
I
pretty
did.
much the same generation, so.
yeah.
well,
And then we always get mad at fucking StormPow because he doesn't know what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
my favorite part of it.
It's like, do you guys remember Pokemon? No, even though I watched the fuck out of that when I was a kid. I'd say no just to piss everyone off.
I totally don't remember
What's
any
that?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon.
Yeah, what's Pokemon?
And I don't.
What's a Pokemon?
Oh, it's some kind of animal. I don't know.
Is that like a Digimon?
Is that like Bakumon?
That's
Is
that's
that like
what-
is that like Adventure Time or something?
Oh god.
Dude, I would literally kill the person. I would kill the person who says that.
Bakugan Battle
Is
Brawlers.
Pokemon like that Adventure?
Dude, my cousins play Bakugan or whatever, and I felt so sorry for their childhood.
Dude,
Dude,
I
Bakugan looks so really lame.
dude, I like try to fucking fuck with one of those little ball things that you flick or whatever, and it's like the stupidest thing of all time.
You feel silly doing it. I mean, if you put down a card in Yu-Gi-Oh, you feel like a badass.
Yeah, I'm like, do.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, and just smack that shit down. And I'm like, I flicked this little ball thingy, and yeah, YOLO.
Yeah, buddy.
YOLO.
Yo, all day.
I don't know. That could be maybe some other week, because we always run low on topics until like 5 minutes before we start. We'll just
Yeah.
have to write that.
Yeah. Now this time we need to come up with topics right before the show.
Yee.
Yeah, next time, fucking StormPow doesn't want to leave us. in the dirt.
For like 6 hours.
Yes. Would you rather I take a 6-hour
I know,
dump
I-
in the middle of the stream?
I know I take fucking long shits, but damn.
6 hours? Damn.
Yeah, I sent a message to StormPow before I came on here. I was like, "Oh, do you want to prepare anything? You want me to like have topics ready and stuff?" And now he's like, "Nah, we just come up with it, you know."
I'm like,
whatever."
fuck it,
I'm like,
YOLO.
"All right,
Here
here we go, YOLO." No,
I'm like, what's preparation? Is that some kind of food?
screw that.
Sounds gross.
What's that taste like?
I've never had that food.
Preparation, what's that?
Must be foreign.
Taste. It sounds like it tastes bad.
Yeah. So we calling it GG no re.
Yeah.
Well, we are gonna read since
Yeah.
it's next week.
Do you want to do your famous outro then?
Yeah, but
I'm Threega.
did you ever fall asleep?
No.
He said
Hello?
he was
Hello?
tired, but damn.
Hello.
I can't hear you.
We got you, Omega.
Okay.
God.
So wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
thank you guys. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you can go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to thank you guys so much for having me on. It means a lot that you guys who have thousands of subscribers would allow someone like me to come on. It's a great show. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Our pleasure. Stroke our dicks a little bit. That's all. Yeah, that was it for this video. Please leave a like rating if you did enjoy. If you did actually watch the whole entire thing, comment down below saying cock mongling queef shit. And that's just been it for this episode of the Derp Circle. And goodbye.
That's the code word.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, I actually gotta go because my mommy was calling me. So
Your mommy
Yeah.
was
About
calling
to say,
you.
what I'm gonna do this time, I'm actually gonna watch the stream until we do our outro, then I'm gonna click the end thing so it doesn't fuck up like it usually does at the end. Everyone with me?
all right. So yeah, peace out, guys.
All of
Talk
a
to y'all
sudden, this
tomorrow.
one gets